Hello good people, I'm going to continue talking about the mean, the median and the mode. Specifically, I want to look at why it is that we have these three measures of central tendency. Recall that the measures of central tendency are used to represent a set of numbers. And sometimes the mean or the average is not necessarily the best representative. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at this problem. I suggest you try solving it on your own first before continuing with this video. Alright, so we have been given 15 values and we need to decide which measure of central tendency represents these values the best. As always, I'm going to create a frequency table. I will have a column for duration. These are the x values. I will have a frequency column. And I will have a column where I will multiply the x values by their frequency. Okay, so what are my possible values for x? I have 15, 16, 17, 30, and 32. What are their frequencies? Well, 15 occurs once, twice, 3 times. 16 occurs once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. 17 once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. 30 occurs once, and 32 occurs once as well. Okay, what about the x times f column? Well, 15 times 3 is 45. 16 times 6 is 96. 17 times 4 is 68. 30 times 1 is 30. And 32 times 1 is 32. I'm going to add all of the values in the x times f column, and that will give me 271. This 271 represents the sum of all of the x values. Now I can calculate the mean. So x bar equals sum of all of the x values over n. Well, the sum of all of the x values is 271. N is 15, and that will give me 18.07. I'm going to round that to a whole minute, so it's going to be 18 minutes. So according to this, the mean duration of the bus ride is 18 minutes. But if I look at my table, I can see that all of these values above the blue line are less than 18 minutes, and there's actually quite a lot of them. Out of 15, 13 are less than 18 minutes. So in this particular case, this average 18 is not exactly a very good representative for this set of numbers. Okay, what about the median? Well, in order to figure out the median, I need to list my values in ascending order. So let me quickly do that. Okay, and here they are. Note once again that the average has been calculated as 18, and most of the values are less than 18. The average is skewed because of these two values, 30 and 32. Okay, where is my median position? Well, I'm going to use the median position formula. So median position equals n plus 1 over 2. I'm going to substitute my values. N is 15 plus 1 over 2. And I will get 8. 15 plus 1 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. So the median position is value number 8. If I look at my values, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here it is. This is my median position. So now I can say that the median equals 16. And what about the mode? Well, the mode is the value that occurs most frequently. In this particular case, that is the value 16. So I could also say that mode equals 16. So what measure of central tendency represents these numbers the best? Well, in this particular case, it would be the median and the mode. They are both 16, and most of the values are actually clustered around 16 rather than 18 as the average suggests. Note that it is part of good practice to give all three measures of central tendency. So in this case, we could report that the median is 16, mode is 16, and I could also say that the mean is 18. The mean is the most commonly used measure of central tendency. However, you have to be careful because the mean can be influenced by outliers, such as 30 and 32 in this particular set of numbers. The take-home message is that when dealing with a data set, good practice entails that you report all three measures of central tendency, because together they represent the data set better than any one of them individually. That is all for now, and I will see you on the flip side.